my channel. It's your girl Janae, and today I'm going to be reviewing the new Juvias Place Magical Foundation. Oh, the new Juvias Place I Am Magic Foundation. So before we get started, I'm just going to let y'all know that so this whole setup and my makeup and my hair, everything was kind of inspired by the marketing of this foundation. They're inspired by different cities like around the world. So mine is Rio. That's the shade that I'm using, and I just wanted to do something kind of tropical and pretty. Oh, and if y'all are wondering, I got these things on my hair, my flowers and stuff. I got them from Joann's Fabric. Savannah, Savannah. If you like it, stay tuned and just enjoy the video, okay? I'll see y'all on the other side. Okay, so it launched today officially in Ulta stores, but the concealers weren't available to purchase. And I think that's so silly. I don't understand why, if you're gonna release the foundation, why not release the corresponding concealer? Nevertheless, I'm going to, you know, just try this out today. There are 42 foundation shades. I swatched Rio and I swatched Punta Cana. It's a little bit warmer. I could wear Punta Cana, but I went with Rio instead, and that's more of like a golden olive undertone. So Rio is number 430, Punta Cana is 435, and the higher the number goes, the lighter it is. It's a velvety matte foundation. I'm sure you already know that. I knew the bottle was small, but when I saw it in person, I was like, dang, this is like, it's really small. So I'm going to prep my face first before I apply the foundation. I'm going to just put a little moisturizer on. I'm going to use the Drunken Elephant Proteini Polypeptide Cream. It's a moisturizer. Next, I'm going to go with my Hydro Grip Primer by Milk. For the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and just color correct anyway, because that's typically what I do with my makeup routine. I'm going to use the e.l.f. color corrector, but I think I'm going to use a brush instead. Typically that's what I use, a very nice dense foundation brush. I just feel like it's going to give me the maximum coverage that I like. I just haven't decided which one I want to use. I like this one though. I'm going to use this one. This is the Morphe M439 brush. This one right here is the Morphe M6 brush. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, this much. I just put more on my hand. I don't know why I did that. Let's blend it out with this amount and just see what it does. I'm just gonna put a little bit more around this area up here. I think I chose a pretty good color. I think it is kind of golden, kind of warm, but I'm not upset with that. I'd rather have a foundation that's a little bit more on the warm side versus something that's too neutral, because then once it dries down, it just looks really gray and dull on my skin. So I'd rather have that extra like warmth. The coverage is good. I wasn't surprised. I've seen reviews of it. It didn't dry too fast. More of a, to me, like a satin finish. You know what? I'm almost thinking that I didn't even have to use the color corrector. I used the color corrector just to prevent it like turning some weird funky color around my mouth area where I have my hyperpigmentation, so that's why I do that. I don't have the concealer, unfortunately. I didn't want to play Russian roulette and order that offline. I would rather have them in person so I can play around with the colors and choose one that I liked, but I didn't have the opportunity to do that. So we're gonna use what I've been using, the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer Latte and Golden Beige. I'm actually kind of upset that I couldn't get the concealer, but it's not my fault. So now I'm gonna put a couple of dots of latte, and I did pick up the Sonia Kashuk sponge. I had seen Aaliyah's Face and Armand. I seen both of them like use this one, and I want to try it out. Oh. Yeah, right at the back I can tell that this is soaking up a lot of product. I wasn't expecting that. I'm so used to my Juno sponge. That one doesn't really soak up a lot of product. So, you know, I'm going to switch sponges. I'm so used to the Juno sponge. I want to use this to blend out my under eye. This one has really soaked up a lot of product. I know I'm not imagining it. Or am I? Am I imagining it? I don't know. I'm going to try something different today. Typically, I use the Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 420 to kind of carve out my, well, to contour. I purchased the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C16. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and put it on my nose as well. Blend out my nose contour. I'm going to use the Morphe M517 brush. So I just took a picture of the foundation and the concealer just to see if I had flashback, and I don't. Foundation looks really good. It's bright in the areas where I put the concealer, which is to be expected, but that's totally fine. So now I'm going to set my face with a different powder just to ensure that I don't get flashback. So I'm going to use the Cover FX loose setting powder. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Sephora micro smoothing powder in the color Matte Tan. It's Hazelnut. Hazelnut has more of that red tone to it, and then the bronze has more of that golden tone, which is why I chose this one. Why I bought this one instead. To warm up my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 355. Now I'm going to contour my face using the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie. I'm going to take a little bit of this powder and kind of carve out my nose. I'm pretty much done with my base. I'm going to go ahead and just do my brows off camera. I'll come back with my whole face done. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, and I'm back. So as you can see, my face is done. It's beats. I'm not going anywhere. The eyeshadow is pretty simple. It's really the lashes that kind of pull the look together. The lashes and the lips. If you're wondering, I use Construct. I use a little bit of my Nars liquid blush as well, ColourPop pencil and BFF4. Marc Jacobs satin lip in the color Fawn Over Me. I took pictures of myself with the flash just to see if I got flashback. And looking at the pictures, I can definitely say that the center of my face, like underneath my eyes, a little bit on my chin area, it is brighter. And it's not the foundation. Whatever, but look. Honestly, I think it looks good. Like, if I went to the club and took pictures and my face looked like this, I wouldn't be upset. Like, so my final thoughts on foundation, I like it. Of course, it's nothing to dislike about it. I didn't like how Juvias Place decided to sell the foundation only online for at least like 2 weeks. It made it really hard for people to pick their foundation shades. I think they knew that people were going to buy multiples. They do not accept returns, and it didn't say anything about exchanges. I guess they would classify that as a return. So people were buying multiples. They ended up spending more money. You had products you probably couldn't even really use because it wasn't your shade. It's kind of like playing Russian roulette. I don't really buy foundations online. I feel like Juvias Place, I think they're being a little cheap with their display at Ulta. I don't get not having the concealers there. It was a really small section, didn't look that great. I don't like how they sent PR packaging to people, you know, to other influencers, and they got a chance to find the right shade and try out the concealers. When it came to the regular consumer, you had to pay extra to get your foundation, or, you know, the foundation was available to you, but you could get the concealers, so you had to pay extra for the concealers. Overall, I don't think it's fair. it kind of rubbed me the wrong way and made me not want to purchase anything else from Juvias Place. And you know what? I kind of wish that they would have said that on their Instagram page. They did say that the foundations were going to be available at Ulta, but they didn't mention that the concealers wouldn't be available. I just hope that they kind of change some things around in the future, you know, with their policies, you know, with new launches. When they're launching something, they just kind of go better about presenting it to people. Thank you all for watching. Did you guys purchase any Juvias Place foundations? Did you get any concealers? Did you like them? Did you have trouble finding your shade? Just let me know down in the comments. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.